Biden! Why are you making this so hard for me every time? The guy, start again. Dun, 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 Whoa, hey! What are you doing?
Hey there. Welcome to 90s again. Most of the time that we ever had. My name is Van Holland. This is my band. The best damn band in the land. I am the best drummer and singer that you ever seen. My name is Van Holland. I'm the greatest drummer slash singer to ever do the thing. My name is Van Holland. I am the best drummer slash singer to ever do the thing. My name is Van Holland. That is Peter Bunyan. That is Mr. Summers. And we are the variety show. This is the theme song for the downtown variety. Welcome to the Don Collins Variety Show. I'm your host. Welcome to the Don Collins Variety Show. I'm the host. Welcome to the Don Collins Variety Show. I'm the greatest drummer slash singer to ever do the thing. Welcome to the Don Collins Variety Show. I'm the greatest drummer slash singer to ever do the thing that you ever seen in the middle thing doing the thing when I did it one thing at the same time the other thing and I didn't even know I was doing it. I had a mask on all that stuff. And then later one day I was playing in my band and we was going down to Vegas and I got us out of the limo and I said, hey guys, what you gonna do with that thing you got in your hand now? I said, hey man, that's my cell phone. So why you got a cell phone for? This is 1982. It was like bigger than a briefcase or something. He said, well, you're gonna fall on your face. I said, why am I gonna fall on my face? I don't understand that, but there was a big ass rock in the way. And I said, hey, get that big ass rock out of the way. It's in my way. I gotta get to my show. I gotta do my thing. And I'm Don Collins. Alright? So, I got a beautiful voice like an angel. You wanna hear it? Oh! It's almost like mixed between what's that guy? I forget his name. It's what's that guy? He's with the Doobie Brothers. Rod Stewart, yeah, Rod Stewart. He's not that dude. No, it's it keeps you running. That's Michael McDonald. Michael McDonald. My name is Don Collins. I'm not Ronald McDonald. I'm better than Michael McDonald. Cause I'm the greatest drummer slash singer to ever play the thing. You wanna hear me rap, never do my thing. Ting, 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 bing, bing, bing. That's what they say over in the ching. Ching, chong, bing, bong, ding, dong. I'm so great I catch myself up on the play. Anyway, the Don Collins Variety Show. I'm your host. I went to the store, had to put a mask on the other day, and then I sneezed in it, and I farted at the same time, and this lady was like, hey, do you want to go to lunch with me? I was like, yeah, we should. You ever heard of a guy fart and sneeze at the same time? I got special skills, lady. To get a nice lunch you ever did. Then I played the drums, so damn good for her. And then we had a bottle of wine, and we did a thing, you know? We stood across the table, we looked at each other's eyes, and you're mesmerized by that. And I said, you want to hear my beautiful angelic voice again? She said, yeah, Don. Take me to the river, to the beach, on the side of the river, and sing to me. And I'll be like, oh, Don Collins.
Yes, I will do that.
She said, oh, Don
I would do that for her. I want to go on your boat.
I'll tell you later, I'll take you fishing.
Are you in there?
You gotta feed me a cheesesteak later,
I'm
too.
in there.
I think if I had a cheesesteak right now in my belly, I might catch a big, giant blue catfish. I thought we'd have to go fry it later on the back of the, you know that thing I got? It's a grill. Peter Bunyan here. Daily Algorithm Report. This has been the Don Collins Variety Show. The algorithm got into the broadcast. You hear that? They're playing Papa Nopia. Nah. What are they playing? What is that synthesizer playing? It's an algorithm. The algorithm couldn't even tell what this song was. Hey, get out of here, man. This is my show. I'm not allowed here, Peter Bunyan. Don Collins Variety Show. My turn to do the whole track, nothing but the track, and all the track. Go forth and track.
So many adjustments. Jeez, oh, wait, in there.
I thought it was gone, but I'm back. I'm back right over better than any more time was.
Anytime it was.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hope you learned something today.
What did you win today?
That one in doubt, you can always get chicken wings.
Yes, you could get chicken wings. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the Don Collins Variety Show. New and improved waveform machine. Where are we? What is this? What is going on in my freaking waveform machine? Hey, I don't want to see no dolls up in here. Get out of there. Hey. That's not what we were. Hey, that's not where. Hey, stop it. You algorithmic freaking music maker. Get out of there. I can't even. Peter Bunyan, why? Quit it. Hey. Chat, cancel that video. Get out. Chat. Stop it. I don't care. Mouse, where'd you go? Hey, I can't even. Come on. I'm just trying to get in my waveform machine to take a trip. Or a fishing trip. I'm not trying to play doodle around on the door. Hey, stop it. Where the freaking mouse even go? What the hell? Hey. I see you, mouse. Now get on there. Jeez. Okay, I think we are back. There's music. There ain't no music. Hey, are we playing? Okay. What is this? I'm trying to go fishing trip, now look at a guy talk. Okay, listen. Waveform machine's acting up today. It's okay. Stable table. That's what my therapist told me to say when I get a little flustered. Stable table. You know, I was sitting in my therapist's office the other day, and she was like, Donnie, you've been fishing lately. You seem a little wound up. I said, oh, lady, I had not been fishing much. Been so busy. Been, you know, Peter Bunyan, has been really kind to me since I got caught selling algorithm chips in due time in the Singapore prison. And, you know, we just been doing this in summertime. It's hot guy summer. You know, I've been through a couple ladies here and there. Had that one that treated me real bad. You know, I talked about it on the last stream. It's okay. But now, good friend of mine from out over the way, across the sea, across the land, came back to come home, say hi a little bit, take care of some business. And, you know, it's been nice. Good times. And one of these times, we might even take a little sunset cruise out there on a boat. That'd be a good time. But anyway, let's see, been doing that. What else I've been doing? You know, I ain't been in the bars as much. You know, I go in the bar, but I have been, I've been not drinking. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Give me 10 seconds. I'll be right back.
I'm the greatest show. I am the show. I'm nothing but the show. And freaking Central Castings and Craft Services can't even bring me an ice cold beverage. Okay, listen. Back to beverages. All right. We Duncons, we do not drink the alcohol no more. We've been sobers since we was in the clink. They don't drink a whole lot over in Singapore. I could not find a booze to save my life over there. But I do love to taste the beer. And now, there's a very good market in America for fake beers, they call them. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. They make these really tasty fake beers. Now, when I was a drinker, you could find me under the bottle a couple little bits of gin, a couple little bits of vodka, a couple little bits of the spirits. But my favorite beer was IPA. The hazier the better. And I found this brewing company. They are, without, I'm not getting paid to say this, but there's a company that the name reminds you of sports, and they make fake beers, and they really good. And I'm gonna have one, and I should have one. I said, Peter Bunny, you should have brought this down to me while I'm on a stream, and he didn't do it because he's not good enough at managing the stream yet, and he's up there sticking around with his whatever. I don't know. He's been sharpening blades for his blade running adventures. So he'll probably talk to you about that later. But he's been fighting a good fight against the algorithms and neglecting the waveform machine. But I don't know. Maybe the sound is pretty good. Hopefully it is. So, yeah. What else happened? What has been going on? So we're right now. Hey, quit ruining my fishing trip with your freaking fun this and do that and do that. I'm trying to be on a fish trip at a waveform machine. You're trying to sell me a good service. I'm not okay with that. We are not looking for adults for nothing. You get out of there. Can't even see the freaking mouse. Mouse, where you at? Chat, where you at? Man, chat, tell me where the mouse is. Can you see my mouse, chat? I cannot see my mouse. Speaking of mice, oh my goodness, you don't even want to know. We had, Aaron Lewis. He's good. I like the band Stained. Do you guys like the band Stained? They're a good band. Yeah. Oh man, they catch the bass. See, we are, okay, listen to what I'm talking about. We in a waveform machine. We going fishing today. We gonna start off fishing. Because there is no better way than to unwind the mind of a man to be stable table than when you're out on a boat fishing. Also, you could also be out there cooking sausage on your boat. And if you guys know about that song, there's going to be a new video coming out about it. We gotta get into production. And when we get into production, we're going to go out on the river. We're going to film sausage on my boat video. And it's going to be a good one. You're going to love it. So, without further ado, we are out here on the waveform machine everywhere. Hey, look at the big bass we catching out there. Me and Aaron Lewis, we was out there. We was just catching them, all of them fish, big old fish out there in the boats going. It's a great time, you know what I mean? So without further poo-poo when you do we're going to do the first one. This song is called, Headed Out to the Muddy River. River, put my lures in a row on top of my tackle box. Don't forget the fish whistle and the fake beer. Gotta call the in for the Brits up into the boat. There I was again with my hand on my rod, and it jiggled a little bit faster than I could reel it in. That's okay, then I set the hook deep and hard, and I reeled that sucker back to my boat. What is that? It's a turtle. It's a snapping turtle. Oh my gosh, get the pistol shooters in the show. Gonna make turtle soup all day. Ever had turtle soup? Down in the bayou on my Predator 1760. 60 horsepower Mercury. Rushing through the chop. Running from the cops, nothing to lose there. They ain't gonna ruin my fishing trip. Yeah, they ain't gonna ruin my fishing trip. I ain't gonna let the cops ruin my fishing trip. So yeah, I was out fishing one time, you know, having a couple wobble pops back when I did drink. And hit on a fish whistle. Freaking Johnny Law. He seen me in a binocular from like 10 miles away. And he came running up on me, and I was like, hey, I seen you with that fish whistle with that bee in there. I said, I don't know what you should talk about. And my first mate, my co-angler, was sitting there dumping him in a live well while he couldn't see. He was acting like he was messing with a bait. He's like, I'm messing with a bait, live well. And he wasn't messing with a bait. He's pulling the beers out in the live well. And we got that Bill's Pump a live well pumped the beer out into the water. And it pumped down onto the cop's boat. He couldn't even tell. And it was like foaming beer all around his boat. He couldn't even tell. And he was breathalyze us and stuff. Well, I had pennies in my mouth. And I passed the breathalyzer. But I could barely stand up. And I don't know how. We was next to some barges in the river going like this, and I was like, how can you even do me a freaking surprise? I mean, I can't even walk. I used to say I got sea legs, officer. I got sea legs. I am not drunk. I swear to not drunk, I am not. Yeah, I swear. So he had to let us go, but I did get a fine for being fine as heck. It was a lady officer. We're gonna take it. Hey! What is this? How many damn commercials are gonna be on my wait for machine today? I did not sign up for any of these ads. Get them out of here! Mouse? What? What is this? Why are these little children on my way for the street? Stable table. Why are you on my way for a machine? Peter Bunyan. Okay, now we're back. Next. Oh no, Peter Bunyan! What is this? What's going on? Hey! Don't you dare! Can't mess with this, I swear. I bet you that little second nephew. Bogus Bunyan, this is your fault. Damn it. Now I got a stick. What? Man, Mercury's really drinking that Gatorade. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. Hey, come here. Come here now. What? Hey, I need you to listen to me. There. All right. Jeez, we can't have nice things in here. I swear sometimes. All right. Chat, where you at? I swear, I can't even see in there. Do you guys even listen to me? Do I? You know, sometimes I wonder if the algorithms ain't blocking me because this is too much. Hey, this, whoa, hey. Stop it. Get in there while it's supposed to tell you where to go. Hey, there we are. Okay. Sometimes I swear that there's a conspiracy to make this not be the greatest stream ever do the stream, but it is the greatest stream to ever do the stream because I'm Don Collins, the greatest drummer / singer to ever do the thing. What is the thing? This is the thing! And we're doing it, okay? So listen. They can shut me down. They cannot shut me down. Ring. Ants go marching one by one, hurrah. Ants go marching one by one, hurrah. From France with some ants in my pants. Got under the table, did some screaming. Wondered where my breakfast went, 'cause somebody took it. Order me another one from the barracks. This is life during wartime. Government's committing all these war crimes. Hostile overtaken by another one over in the place they call Jerusalem. They owning us, pulling the strings, pulling us down to watch death. All complacency with frogs and a bullet down. If I could see the forest through the trees, I wouldn't be so down on my knees to think that we could stop the evidence of becoming a playwright. Posture to be nothing but an eloquent version of something that's controllable and shot down from victory. Algorithmic lunacy. Peter Bunyan wrote this one for me. He said this is free of algorithm influency. Bonnie, hold your head high. You're the leader of the free world tonight. Have you ever been in a prison? There, I put one for you. Prison of your mind, prison of your heart, prison of the frequency. change it up and they can't follow. They predict the text will swallow your soul. Get the algorithms out of my waveform machine. Get it. Stable table, stable table, stable table. That was called Rescue 911. America is dying because of the fucking algorithms. And it was my fault. I was complicit. I'm sorry, Peter Bunny. I'm sorry, America. But I was beguiled. Okay. He comes to seek, steal, and destroy. I was seek, steal, and destroy by some really cutting bastards. All right, but I got off the sauce. I am now the boss of my direction, other than the Lord Jesus Christ. He's the ultimate boss, but I'm the boss of my own little bubble in it, and that is the waveform machine. And so get all these algorithms off my waveform machine. Chat, where you at? $10 in a kitty if you can get algorithms off of my chat. We are going to do another one. This is a variety show, and we do a variety of tunes and things. What the hell is this waveform machine? You freaking... Wait, hey, any of these spiritual ladies in here? You know, I heard the Mercury was drinking Gatorade. All right, my Mercury mode on my 1760 Predator drinks a lot of gasoline Gatorade because it's American muscle fuel on a boat. But the planet of fallen angel Mercury is drinking the shit out of some Gatorade right now. All this technological buffoonery, I think, though. They shut down a swing, Large Hadron Collider, Monida, up in Switzerland, okay? And they have been tuning in on it, messing with a magnet, slamming things and this and that. Now, this one kid, he was like 13 years old, he said, they altered the spherical space atomic weight of 3 electrons, and now we've collapsed the whole freaking thing, and we are in another dimension. I said, well, Peter Bunny told me about this. And I said, whoa, that might have happened because back in 2012, I was with a couple different ladies, but I was like on a path in my life. I was going to be the greatest drummer / singer to ever do the thing and to play the guitar. Like, I had it all, man. I should have been sitting here playing the guitar right now. While drumming, while drinking a fake beer, while playing the keyboards. And you never know, maybe I still will do that. But up in the last, how many years? It's been 12 plus 20 plus 24, 13, 14 years it's been. And I still ain't done that. But I noticed that on the 29th, when Mercury started drinking Gatorade, they shut down the biggest anti-American algorithmic waveform machine on a man called a Hadron Collider. That, look, we was ripping on that boat with Darren Lewis, singing country songs. It was great. But when that happened, I think of a little timeline split, and they put me in a timeline where really crazy stuff happened to me. And it keeps happening, and it's the opposition to the defiance. Opposition to defiance. You ever like that? They used to call me that because I was a kid in school. Like, he's opposition to defiance. I said, I'll kick your ass over to Alliance. You call me opposition to defiance. I am just the king of the free world. And I'm the great Joe Session ever do the thing. You keep telling me I'm not opposition. You're in opposition to my defiance. I'm authority now. So, somebody in the chat said, think he's on stimulus. No, there's no stimulus been had in this. This is just my natural form. I got off everything. I'm unadulterated. I don't even do the grass no more. I don't even drink the beers no more. I don't do the mushrooms. I don't do nothing. I'm on the Lord. I'm on a straight and narrow. A couple fake beers here and there, but I got a stable table. Gotta stay. I'm trying to, my doctor said, Donnie, your heart's gonna explode. You keep freaking out like that. I said, well, why don't you quit making everything so freaking stupid? Maybe I won't get so mad about it. But, anyway, you gotta have some self-control. And I think, the more fake beers I drink, it gets like a psychosomatic effect because I kind of feel a little better there. So, anyway, what was I talking about, chat? Fishing's good time. I love fishing, man. I was out fishing for hours yesterday. Was way up in the north side of things, and I hear it right here. Off of the distance, like, oh no, we gotta go. So this next one's called Oh No, We Gotta Go. Up and down in the water column, sitting on the boat, enjoying sun rays with my great nephew boys. Then some mans came up in a big boat. Had a trout line they was scouting out. I said, hey, did you mark that one there? I said, you did not mark that one there. You should be ashamed of yourself. What are you selling that to a stupid pay rate? Get bent, for goodness sakes. So many people have no integrity. We should throw them in the ocean and see what the sharkies say. Hey, hey, hey. Cause I heard thunder attack the air around the thundercloud. The wind wasn't settling, pumping my adrenaline. There we were, 33 miles an hour and the rain's pouring down. Bam, bam, bam. I think to myself, stable table, stable table, stable table. Only way I'm able, Christ, you're my table. closer to the shore. Lightning and thunder crashing, bills pumps going, flashing, reacting, smashing with passion. And we gonna die, no we are in action. Made it to the pro ramp, just in time to see a beautiful double rainbow in the sky, pointed at my other eye. That was a sign from the Lord. He said, I'm not gonna take you right now. You made it home, Donnie, get home safe. I hope you enjoyed your time at the lake. And I did. We enjoyed our time at the lake. It was so sketchy trying to get back there, and we made it though. We got up to 5-foot swells, and that John Bogle, wham, 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 33 miles an hour, just bashing through the waves, bashing through the waves, bashing through the waves. Oh, it's crazy. But we made it. So then we driving home and driving through Cabela's. You know, the people that drive as a Cabela's, Ohio, are just crazy anymore. They give no regard for anybody. No regard for a good guy with a boat and his great nephew over there. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This guy is, I'm passing somebody and it's in a construction lane. And this guy in a white Lexus, he coming behind me and he starts beeping at me. And he flies around me and flips around me. And he honked at me. I was like, you gonna honk at me? I'm gonna honk at you. So I just laid on that horn. For like that long time, a couple minutes more than that. It was just excessively long. Just he threw his hands up. He was like, oh! And I did not stable table. There was nothing stable about that table. No. Oh boy, there was nothing stable about that table. That was an intense table. I'm gonna tell you, get out! Wait for a machine.
Peter Pan, you got out where there's a wait for machine with a stomach! Right now! Table. Table. How do I... no, I don't care about no Team Limu. Get out of there. Come on. Hey, chat. Help me out. Comment, like, subscribe if you're sick of these ads. Why is so many ads in my wave farm machine today? What the hell? I've never seen this.
I've never seen so many ads in my wave farm machine. It's all Clyde Davis's fault. So the guy, he cut me off and he was like throwing his hands up when I was laying on a horn. And I got on the next one. And I reached down like I was getting my gun. But I really just grabbed the coffee cup. I reached down like I was getting my gun. And he took off so fast, I'd have bat out of hell. The moral of the story is, probably shouldn't engage in road rage in Columbus, Ohio. That's a ticket. I'm glad it didn't, nothing really happened, but, I was wound up. We didn't catch any fish. Almost got electrocuted by lightning. It was a tense moment, and, when you are coming off of a bender, years-long benders, and you're getting your life together, you're trying to go through the straight and narrow, the devil's going to send things your way. And maybe that's what this is all about. But... yeah, I've been a little testy, some of it probably alcohol withdrawal, cannabis withdrawal, other thing withdrawal, just withdrawal, I want to say I'm an addicted guy, because I could do anything, I could command my mind, and the good Lord gave me a sound mind, But yeah, I was off the rails. I was off the rails. Nobody's kidding. I mean, how many times I've been in prison and jail the last couple of years? Down to Tijuana. Sooner or later, you're gonna catch up to you. You gotta get your life, in line. So I do that, but it's just, they say new levels, new devils, and it's been a little bit of that. But Peter Boy here, my drink's almost out. What does that mean? You ready or what? No, I ain't done with I ain't even got to do Diamond Down with Donnie. I think Lonnie Propicio wants to come. It's a variety show. How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to talk to people without refreshments? Anyway, but I got, a stable table, I guess, after that. And it started pouring again. It was pouring on me. Pouring on me. And that's all. Not a double rainbow. It was amazing. And, I made all that time on the water. It was just great. It was nice and peaceful out there. There was bait balls everywhere. The shad bubbling. It's getting hot, though. It's hot out there right now. I'll tell you what. And Donnie's Hot House. Check that out. That's the track on my album, The Sequels of Goodness. I told you, I thought I lost the whole entire album. The algorithms ate the album. But we found it back, and still need it. Still way behind. The kid already done with his album. I bet it's amazing. That kid is something else. He's really talented. Bogus Bunyan. Peter Bunyan's little boy. Crazy good with everything. But anyway, yeah, we was driving home, and then it got quiet, right? So the sun went away. And my boat is cobalt blue. It's a very blue boat. It's about as blue as a boat you can get. This is my favorite color. You should have a blue boat. It's Donnie Collins, Why not have a blue boat? So I'm seeing some funny license plates, right? Like the good Lord puts a funny license plate in front of me, and this one guy comes up. I've battled the lust a lot, okay? And I got the blue dream machine behind me, the cobalt blue goodness, the sequence of goodness boat. I got that behind me, and I'm like, I'm rocking on I ain't blue. This guy comes up, and he's in a 2026 Dodge Challenger, and it's Boyple. I swear it's Boyple. It is not blue. It's Boyple. You know what Boyple is? It's blue and purple mixed together. It ain't blue. It's like got a little bit of a darkness tint to it. There's a little bit, a tiny bit of red in it. This car license plate said Blue Lust. I had to stay with him, and I was like, are you serious? That is not blue. I got the blue, and I was honking at him. I was going, that's not blue, guy. That's Boyple. That is not a blue car. That is Boyple. I got a blue boat. You do not have a blue car. Now, I don't do blue lust. I have blue luck. Something. Okay? But you do not have a blue card. Do not be putting your lust energy, you Jezebel man. So anyway, there's a car out there called Blue Lust, and it is Boyple. So if you ever see it in Columbus Highest, make fun of that guy. Or not. Just see it and know that my boat is blue, and that car was not blue. I'm the only one allowed to have a blue thing on a highway or in the water. So that brings me to the next one. Nope. Actually, we're going to do this will be the last one before we do Diamond Dogma. So we're going to do a little rando. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. How you hurt? A blue lust. It's a Boyple car. Doesn't belong on the road. love's coming to take me away. Keep me focused on your heart, Lord. Expialidocious, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, anti-disestablishmentarianism, anti-disestablishmentarianism. I'll break the prism, put a little beat sauce on the back of it, funk it up, put the pockets down to China, get the Chinese out of the camp, get the Chinese, put them on the road to the death. We won with the robots. We gonna start about lives. Nothing to say. Everyone, it's gotta be another way. Think about the boiling prison if let's say because you gotta go fishing and forget about it. Life sucks. Then you die. Have a piece of pie. Searching for myself in the Andes Mountains through a little bit of plant medicine. Heart stopped and I had went into a coma. Lord approached me, he said, do you want to own her? Your soul will be owned by the devil. I said, you can have it, Jesus. You can have it, Jesus. Send me the ground with the thesis. To get the evil out of my heart and out of my life, and that's where I start. The good Lord can take you anywhere you want to go. You can go on the river, go fishing with Aaron Leffer, Aaron Lewis Osteen. If you want to follow the Lord's path everywhere out there, don't attack yourself, don't attack your wealth, because every other person is just you in another body. If you hate your neighbor, you hate yourself. So you should be kind to your enemies. Kinder than your enemies. Stable table, your enemy. Yo, America. Oh, yeah. Stable table, stable table, stable table. That has been the musical portion. Now it's time. Now it's time. Now it's time. Ooh. Now it's time. Time, time, time. Dime a dog Mawatani. Dime a dog Mawatani. Dime a dog Mawatani. If someone drives past you in a car and honks the horn at you, you should honk your horn at them. Dime a dong with Donnie. Dime a dong with Donnie. If you go and get a hot dog, you don't put ketchup and mustard on it, you just ordered a plain hot dog. Dime a dog with Donnie. Dime a dog with Donnie. If the sky is cloudy, it is not clear. Dime a dog with Donnie. If Boyd wakes up in the morning first and it gets the worm, then the first one to the thing gets the thing. Dime a dog with Donnie. If you got a song that needs more cowbell, better whack that cowbell. Dime a dog with Donnie. If you are allergic to booze, you should not drink booze. Dime a dog with Donnie. If you support flock cameras and LPR readers and you think you're a free American and you support liberty, you are a bootlicker. Dime a dog with Donnie. If you are an American and you're not mad, you're not American. Damn it, damn it, damn it. you are American and you do not understand that the world is run by a satanic pedophile group of evil people, you need to be educated. Well, hey, table. All right. Look at this. We are back on a serene fishing machine. And that was when I caught big old fish right there. Just ripped him in. I was out there. Wham. Anyway, Peter Pie, you ready for this? Huh? I'm done. I don't think we're done here, but, you guys got to remember. When life is hard, it ain't easy. Dime a dime with Donnie. But there's always a way out. Even when it ain't. And, losing my old man on the phone last time really shook me. And that's, people say, where were you? Well, I was trying to get right, okay? I'll be honest this time. I had to get right a little bit because things was tough, You're sitting on the phone and you listen to your dad die. It does something to you, especially when you didn't even know him your whole life, and all of a sudden you meet him at the same time that he's taken away from you. It was a pretty crazy experience, It's on a stream. You can see it. You see it in my eyes. You see it in my heart. So I took some time off, and I did this, and I went fishing, and I did that, and I cleaned my life up. And we're going to stay on that path, but, I want to keep this show lightning and funny and good and things. Got to have a little bit of comedy, but, we're going to be keeping a little new direction, not such a degenerate thing. And, if I lose people or viewers for this, so be it. But I know the one that's leading this whole show is going to provide the way it needs to go. So, thank you for me. Now, we got different segments. That was first one with Don Collins. The intro, we do the music. Then we do the Dime with Don with Donnie. Now it's time for Peter Bunyan to do an algorithm report because there is so much in the algorithms all the time going on. It's just so crazy. So I'm going to go get him. He's got I don't know where he is. He's been out in the shed in the bot farm switching out GPUs. We are still mining Bitcoins, I'll tell you that. But, yeah. It's been good, America. You take care of yourselves. This is Don Collins signing out. I'm going to start the music for him. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hey, where you go? Stable table. Don't tell me what you're doing in here. Get out. Hey. What is this? No. Hey. Oh. Why I throw myself out the stream, chat. What is this? Chat. Where you at? Peter Bunyan. Algorithm report. Okay, not now. Whoa there. Hey there. What? They took my mouse from me? Seriously? Oh, come on. Stable. Forget about it. I'm out of here. Peter Bunny, cue up your own damn song, you freak.
Peter Bunny, get down here. Peter Bunyan.
Peter Bunyan algorithm report. Peter Bunyan algorithm report. Peter Bunyan algorithm report. Peter Bunyan algorithm report. Algorithm Report. Peter Bunyan Algorithm Report. Peter Bunyan Algorithm Report.
You understand that? I'm gonna take over this show. You don't even know what you're doing. I'm dying to be running, trying to run way far. Can't even. This guy, I swear, he doesn't even know. Hold on, we got a Peter Bunyan here. Freaking Uncle Donnie doesn't even know how to run the way far machine, I swear sometimes. Shouldn't even. Hey, stop. Peter Bunyan here. Daily Algorithm Report. Man, why is there so many algorithms in this dang thing? You're right, Donnie. I don't know.
Is that you're booting into. Multi-factor authentication or two-factor authentication or two-step verification is part of our daily lives. We use it when we log into everything from Gmail to TikTok to our banks and nearly everything in between. But not all 2FA is equal, and different types have their own strengths and weaknesses. For example, some 2FAs simply pop up on your phone or your desktop and ask you if you've just logged in from a certain device or region, in which you can approve or decline the new device. This is an excellent security protocol if you're sitting at home in Kansas and see that somebody from Bangladesh just used your password. But if I'm sitting in your
What is
driveway
this?
in
I
Kansas,
thought this was
or
about flock
especially if I'm
cameras.
using your Wi-Fi using a device like this, I can clone your Wi-Fi signal and then send a deauthorization
You
or
can.
deauth signal to your device's MAC address.
You certainly
Either you will
can.
notice this and try to reconnect, or your computer or phone will automatically reconnect, and now
you've
you'd
been
be
hacked.
accessing your own network through my device. I could use a script to clone the login page of whatever credentials I'm trying to get, and then feed it to you, capturing your session and, depending on the service, your username and password. Then
Source intelligence to see what data
this is just a very recent example of what could be compromised with sensitive API and
found the police departments and flock safety.
this. And if you're really well
Okay. I'll play a little bit of that. Peter Bunyan here. Welcome to the Algorithm Report. Today is today. Hold on a minute. Peter Bunyan here. America, welcome to the Peter Bunyan Algorithm Report. Today is today. I'm your host, Peter Bunyan. And, wow, a lot has happened since we last talked. Did it not? So, this guy, Ben Jordan, he's a really good musician. I have seen him play, he's done the DJ stuff. He's a really good DJ. I'm not too shabby a DJ. It'd be pretty cool if we could collaborate a little bit, but, you know, I've been busy. I've been doing tech stuff, tech consulting, been running a bot farm back there trying to mine the Bitcoin so that we can survive the AI apocalypse. Looking into starting a robotics company with the son, and, yeah, we all went out on the boat yesterday. It was a good time. Uncle Donnie got road raged. But I was laughing when that Bible call came through. I was laughing so much. I was like, that's not. It was so funny. He was so mad. It was really almost blue. It was so much blue. I think it was just a different color, shade of blue. But he freaked out. He was like, that's not a blue car. That's Bible. I'm sure he told you guys about it. But it was funny. His road rage was funny. You know what's really funny is Donnie, when he gets freaked out anymore, he's always like, stable table, stable table, stable table. I don't think that guy's had a stable leg in his freaking life, and I don't think he ever could, but it's funny to see him say that, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, Uncle Donnie. But yeah, we've been busy trying to get some dates booked and maybe do some touring, maybe do some shows, but right now the way far has been crazy. Mercury started drinking Gatorade, shut down the large Hadron Collider the same day. Pretty crazy. I mean, I'm not into that old woo woo cuckoo and that, but it's weird to see this the electromagnetical influence of the stars and the planets, whatever they are, whether they fallen angels or whether they, something other, whether they're a star, what they are. You see them out there and you see how the electromagnetic fields affect the Earth, and you wonder sometimes, like, is there algorithms there? There might be. The stars might be algorithms. You ever thought of that? Yeah. So, I've been noticing around my town, they've been putting up these flock ALPRs, automatic light phase readers. And they are dangerous, okay? They take away your Fourth Amendment because they say you have no expectation of privacy, but your movements being tracked on everywhere you go in public, and that being put in an AI database to track and measure your movements and get your behavioral patterns and do thought crime processes on you is totally against your Fourth Amendment rights. And anybody who supports that is a freaking bootlicker, and they're on the wrong side of history, mark my words, okay? And that code, the end-all code, will get to the algorithms in your brain, and it might render you useless. So you might want to freaking consider what side of history you want. Are you on with the Liberty Patriots, or are you with the bootlickers? Because we are going to war. I mean, this is life in wartime. Look, we're bombing people every day. Bombing this, bombing that war. I'm still working on a code on the codes, and I got really close the other day. I was in there fiddling on the code. And I got really close in there. Like I was like excerpt in the essence of the code return letter 7. And it went in a loop, and it was stopped, and it was like 7 isn't a letter. It kept saying, 7 isn't a letter, 7 is. I was like, I know, I got you, algorithm. The algorithm was in a dot loop. It's still in a dot loop. Back to the phone, but it's been hot. The geoengineering has been going kind of crazy too. But it seemed like they stopped it once they shut the hop down. That's really weird. You think they've got the slamming the atoms and the molecules and stuff, and I ain't seen some of these chemtrails since they turned the hop down. Not a coincidence? I think not. Aluminum, barium, strontium react to magnetic fields, but if there's no magnetic field for it to react to and they don't want to get caught about it, people are figuring it out because it's all in the Epstein files and everything. They got to shut it down. They got to do it some other way. But I've grown sunflowers this year out there in the front yard, okay? And I've never seen sick of sunflowers just because they're getting hit with a strontium and a barium and the aluminum. But they sticking it through, and now that they turning that up and off and they off, they growing better. But the boys are confused. The boys are trying to eat them before they even ripen. I'm like, what are you doing, boys? Why are you trying to eat them things? Why are you trying to eat them sunflowers, you freaking boys? There's too many. Too many of yous. Not enough sunflowers going around. I'm trying to harvest the sunflowers from my sunflower seeds. My kid, when he playing baseball, he could not have GMO sunflower seeds in him. You get real good from the ice sunflowers and the freaking boys. Trying to get rid of it. And I don't condone it. There's probably algorithms in them boys, because boys ain't real. You ever seen that on the internet? I seen it on the internet, and that means it's true. Boys are just satellite spies from the government, but they got found out, so now they got to put these camera readers everywhere. And they ain't even they put concrete in them in the ground in my town in Camillus, Ohio. They're supposed to be on a breakaway pole. If anybody wants to go just ram their truck into there and hurt themselves, they could get a big old suit from the government. So I'm not condoning that, but if you do that. And they got in England, they got these people they got called blade runners. They go out there with these sawzalls and they be chopping them down, chopping them down, chopping them down, chop on the cameras, chop down the cameras, chop on the cameras, interject code into the cameras, interject code into the cameras, chop down the cameras and fight the algorithms. Yeah, we fighting the algorithms, Peter Bunyan here. We fighting the algorithms, Peter Bunyan here. Peter Bunyan there. Peter Bunyan's everywhere, chasing the algorithms, pits of hell. Chasing the algorithms to the pits of hell, locking them in there with the key that the Lord gave me. 'Cause I am on a mission from the Lord to stop the algorithms. I am on a mission from the Lord to stop the algorithms. Peter Bunyan here. I got my ADS hat on. I got my ADG goggles. Where they go? Wait, hey, wait. Peter Bunyan here. Wait a minute. Oh, Lord, help me. I'm unprotected. The algorithm's gonna get to me. Oh, no, get the ADS back on. There's an ADS 2. All right. Now. This is the product section. Sorry, you gotta pay the bills, okay? You gotta pay the bills here. Peter Bunyan algorithm report. All the food is poison. Peter Bunyan algorithm report. Don't trust the government. Peter Bunyan algorithm report. Peter Bunyan algorithm report. Today is today right now. It is sponsored to you by ADG Algorithmic Defense Goggles in the RASTA approved version. Now Donnie gave up the drink. Now I've never been a drinker, but you gosh darn better believe me, I still do, cause you know that's my thing. He yells at me from it sometime. He don't want it in the house. He said, Peter Bunyan, you go down in the city, you smoke that devil's lettuce, you gotta be with the devil, you gotta be with the devils, all you want, blah, 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 blah. My Don Collins impression's getting pretty good, I must say. But yeah, I mean, you know, I struggle with that, but it keeps me focused in the bot farm. You know, they say, I have become comfortably numb. Probably I have, but ADG RSDA approved. There's no cannabis endorsement of these. I just like the colors. But yeah, so these block out 100% of the algorithmic blue lights and red lights and green lights that will deteriorate your retina. And actually, my good friend of mine's retina got deteriorated lately. And it's because of algorithms. I know it is. And I told him, I was like, you should have put ADGs on. And I think maybe he might. He's got a good anti-algorithmic eye doctor now. But yeah, I got my protection. You know, all know about the ADS hat. This is the original copolymer anti-algorithmic proprietary alloy that emits a algorithmic field shield against you, and it reads your auric field and etheric field, and it puts the anti-algorithmic etheric field around you as big as your field, and will not let algorithms in. It's got battery pack in here. It's got a little SMR reactor that we developed. Don't ask me how, but we did. I may or may not have been in an altered state communing with entities on the other side of the veil when I came up with it, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Don't tell Donnie, because he's born again. I mean, I'm not born. I mean, I'm born again, but I don't know. Maybe I'm sinning too much. I do believe in the Lord, but, you know, I had a time before I had the Lord when I was doing a lot of this and that. No, that's when I was developing this stuff. And then he spoke to me one time, and I put most of it down. But, you know, I still got a little bit here and there. But this, okay, why is it got a spray thing? This is not just a spray thing, okay? This is for waterborne algorithms, okay? This is an ADSS, Algorithmic Defense System sprayer. You know, ADSM. It's an ADSM, Algorithmic Defense System manifold. Okay, and you spray it in you stick it in your water that's may have algorithms in it, and you spray the water out through the proprietary nozzle, and it will get the algorithms out of the water that you have. Okay, and you just, and then what you can do is you can spray anti-algorithmic nucleated water on people and get the algorithms out of them too. So it's really good. $19.99 on the ADS store on Amazon.com. This broadcast is sponsored by ADS Technologies. Now, the geopolitical side, what do we have? Wars, trading moves, you know. So that is all political data, right? You see the gas prices going through the roof, and everything is going nuts out there. And, you know, what everybody's freaking out. Some people think there might be a big great reset coming, and, you know, this they tell you. They got to tell you the plans before they do them. Wait a minute. Algorithms in the chat again.
First in dorking, you'll start finding things that weren't necessarily intended to be public. I'm a
Peter Bunyan. Well, that doesn't go there. But anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and it's really crazy out there right now. But you know, you gotta stay calm, stable table, like Donnie would say, and protect yourself from the algorithms every way possible. Cause if they come get you, you might not have much more time. Cause the algorithms are fierce. They're everywhere. They're in everything. I mean, you see that? They got them in your healthcare now. They got these bands. The algorithms read your body, and that's 6G's coming, and that is all full connected to the algorithms, like in your body, in your heart, in your mind, and they can read you and protect you. That's why they got the cameras everywhere, the flock cameras, so they can see you where you're gonna be, where you're at, and they predict your movements, and they get your schedules down. They know what you're doing with your kid. They know when your kid's in the car. They can see it all, and it's like, man, them Blade Runners out there, they are doing the Lord's work. I mean, I don't condone it. I don't want to tell people to do what if you ain't going to shine a laser pointer and shoot it with a pellet gun or something, you know. But really, the way you can do a FOIA request, and you can, because most of the time they're installing these illegally. So there is a legal loophole you can go get them taken out. And that's what people should do. But it's getting, what they're doing is they're trying to turn the heat up. They're turning the heat up because they want civil unrest. And they're probably going to try to get that. So get your guns, get your ammo, get your food, get your water, because there's salt in the water and there's salt in the food. And, you know, there might be a revolution, and it might be nasty. But the ultimate revolution will happen when Jesus Christ has already kicked the devil into hell. He's going to stay there. So it doesn't even matter. That's why you can't even be stable there. We can't even worry about none of it because it doesn't matter. But it does, like it's happening right now in your life. So take whatever you're going to take with it. But I'm protected. Okay? You could be protected like me for a small lump sum to the ADS store on there. $19.99. And the ADSstore.com algorithm defense system will keep you safe. So without further ado, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get out of here, and Lonnie Papise is gonna come and do some driver's ed for you, okay? And yeah. Oh wait, what's this? Oh no, Lonnie said he's tired. He's not doing it. Okay, that's everything. That's been the Peter Bunyan Algorithm Report. That's been the Don Collins Variety Show. Maybe we'll get Lonnie on here next time. But America, we love you. God bless you. Stay safe. Good night.